Eccola a tutti, ben ritrovati in questo nuovo video gameplay di Avatar Frontiers of Pandora. Chiedo perdono alle persone che mi stanno seguendo in live, ma c'è stato un problemino nella diretta, spero non si riproponga. Se OBS ci fa questa grazia, OBS facci questa grazia. Continuo l'avventura di Avatar Frontiers of Pandora. Se volete vedervi diciamo la collectors e che la spiego anche nei dettagli, in basso trovate gameplay numero 1. Vedete quel link lì dove vi mostro la collector e ne parlo, ma ci sono anche i miei social e gli altri gameplay. Se vi fa piacere visionate anche quei link lì. Detto questo, io ho già il gioco aperto, direi semplicemente di cambiare scena e continuare. Non ho fatto nulla di che nel mondo di gioco, mi stavo semplicemente regando qui alla nuova, diciamo, fiore, ma mi sa che sta qua sopra. Mi sa che devo salire. Sono nel territorio Sarentu. Ah, poi ho trovato semplicemente un computer dell'RDA che mi ha dato una missione da fare, che non ho ancora capito come raggiungere, ma questi ancora non li ho visti. Tramporcino. Ah, tramporcino. Ma flessibile che funge da trampolino naturale. Ah, questo funge da trampolino? Come si vede la live? Tutto bene? Eccolo qui il fiore. Acquisiamo la nuova abilità. Ok. Ah, ok. Ok. Mi pare anche il caso di fare un po' più danni agli animali che non muoiono mai subito. Si può seguire uno alla volta. Ma io non ho capito, però le missioni poi come si... Piano, che qua c'è cima mala. C'è quello cattivo. Uccidere è triste. Ti ho capito però, porca miseria, mi volete mangiare tutti. State buoni. Qui c'è un campano dentro. Un icran. Un icran. Ah, ma qua sono altri navi.
Is that looks like a Sarentu.
A Sarentu? The lost clan?
Look at the mark.
It must be something else. The Sarentu are long gone.
Katna will want to know about this.
Let them pass. Home Tree's scouts will see them soon enough.
Unfurl a leaf too soon and it will shrivel.
Do you think those two will ever see eye to eye?
Perhaps they see each other a little too well.
Could be. Lorraine is a strange reflection of her mother.
Sky people desecrate the land. Katna must learn to listen.
Dovrei aver fatto l'obiettivo di creare un'arma.
My hunts are for meat, not...
borsa di cibo è piena.
Now is the time for action.
Sì, sì, OBS è partito per un momento. Allora, qua sotto dovrebbe esserci un campano dentro che mi dà... Campano dentro che mi dà... Ciao Anto, buonasera. La GPU tocca l'81%. Come la va Sor Antonio? Ma dove cazzo sta sto campano dentro, volessi sapere? Me lo segna qui, ma... ma lo segna qua, ma non sta qua. Ok, sono 80 metri. Eccolo. Questo ci stanno nei film, che Jake gli dà i colpetti e si illuminano. Che cazzo è? Come è carino. La mantide l'abbiamo già visto. No. Devo andare qua forse. Facendo un'ora e mezza di nulla, praticamente. Questo gioco mi sa che richiede molto tempo, Ui.
On its flank!
Cacchio. Ma secondo un leak, se vabbè gratis ti danno già un gioco così, ma che veramente è impossibile. C'è scritto qualcosa, ma io... Eccoli là.
Home Tree must gain her strength back.
What brings you here? We will need more space for the wounded.
Mi sembra troppo strano, Infer. Ah! Ma questo è l'albero caso abbattuto.
People need a little nudge.
You, stranger! I've not seen your kind before. What clan are you?
They look odd. Etua invited me here to see her father.
What's that on your face?
It is the mark of the Sarentu. And yet the Sarentu we once knew did not defy Ewa with scraps from the Sky People.
It's all I know. They stole us when we were children.
They have stolen many things. You were gone a long time. And you are young. Has your spirit been molded by the Sky People? Or do you remember the ways of your clan?
Shoo! Put that away. Sharp eyes. A Sarentu's gaze. But yours is heavy. Let Home Tree be a refuge from your burdens. We will put some color in your cheeks. Or in your clothes at the very least. You will pick up the threads of your people here. Oh, how I miss their stories. They loved our silk harvest, the sweet smell of dye mayauntu. Katnat, let me take the Sarentu. The poor child knows nothing of our ways.
Go. We will speak more when you are settled.
Che bello, appena vi.
I really must speak more with Etua's father about the resistance.
Later, my Yaundu. Here's our Uluk Ektan, our clan's leader. Let us clean you up a bit first. You would frighten the hide off an Angsik looking like that. Besides, I would not mention those Sky People if I were you. They are nothing but trouble, and Katnat does not like trouble. Let me show you off a bit instead, hmm? Will you allow me that? It has been an age since we had Sarentu around here. Your people certainly made life more interesting. One time, they told us a tale about the rare mating rituals of the giant Zakru. Apparently, it can take days. But there will be time for that later. Our great tree has many stories, lived many lives, hosted your ancestors as our guest before you. And there was not one Sarentu who could resist how our dyes dance. Come, see my weavers. Koranu, my dear, let us see your latest. Gorgeous silk, is it not? Not as sturdy as it once was, not since the Kinglor flowers closed. But still, you will not find better. Stronger than Zakru, well, I promise you that. And you know how the Zezwa love to brag. Koranu is quite the weaver. She will help you out. Anything you need.
Yes, please take my mind off this. I've been working on it for hours, and it's still not quite where I want it.
You see, now is the time for beauty, for art. Speak.
I hope I have something you like. Let me know if I can help with anything else.
Always be ready. A single arrow can turn the tide.
You see, now is...
Che cos'è? Corteccia scalata. In una selva...
the time for beauty, for art. Speaking of which... Relun!
Finally decided to grace
Come gliel'ha detto?
And with a Sarentu, no less. Exciting, is it not?
another lost soul for you to guide over the rocky ravines of life. Betterment awaits, Sarentu.
Ah, still cross, I see.
If you are smart, you will not let this one fill your head with silk and dye. The heart of the Arane is taste.
Relun is a prickly one, but he is the...
What are you looking for now? Use it well.
Relun is a prickly one, but he is the very best cook. He knows it too. And here, my dear friend, Kitangi.
Nafika, taking the Sarentu under your wing already?
A necessity, I should think. Look at these clothes. Pitiful. Rough and prickly like a hermit bud. You lack the grace of your ancestors. They knew how to dress.
Rough and prickly is what I'm used to.
Well, now you will shine brightly. Rival the rainforest with our collars, my Hontu. Our silk will serve you well. Strengthened with Sternbeast hide, it will stop you from getting chewed up out there. Or at least, you will be hard to swallow.
Sternbeast? Can this child track?
I've done okay so far.
Okay. What do we think of okay? Do you thrive on okay, child? Or do you only survive?
Itu is on a hunt. I'm sure he will make a fine guide.
Indeed, if you can find him. There is a hunting camp near the water. Itu will be there. But do not upset his hunt. He will not thank you for that.
Go on, my Auntu. A respectful hunt will show Katnat you remember the ways of the people. There is none.
What is it you need? Take good care of your bow.
Daewoo tries to help, but he makes things worse.
Sotlek, I made it to the Arana hut. You weren't wrong about them. But one of them took me in. Nafika. She thinks I can impress Katnat if I show him I can hunt properly.
They sent you on a hunt? I should have showed you how myself.
It's okay. Nafika said one of their hunters might show me how. Itu.
Be careful. You do not need to prove yourself to them. You are Sarendu, and Kanan should honor that. Come back to HQ anytime you like, all right? You are not alone, and there is much to do here.
No, non è che arriva ora, è che l'ho ricominciata la live, ricordati. Devo trovare tu. Ah, a proposito. Diario. Allora, progetti. Devo trovare questo. Ah, il primo cavaliere dell'ultima ombra. Ah no, aspetta. Entu no, non è quello che dobbiamo trovare. È tua questo. A lei dobbiamo trovare. Dopo 40 minuti, lo so, che ne ci posso fare? I bot non li controllo io. Mi figa, eccola qua, ma che cazzo. La resa comunque indispensabile per un successo, ma se ne... Questa fa i pettegolezzi. Sì, infatti è molto simpatica.
You are courting trouble.
Assolutamente no.
It has been many years since your people visited.
Che la GPU al 94% è salita. 90. È normale. 88. No. 70, mo. Ma è la prima volta che fa così.
Learn to listen.
Qua dovrebbe essere quello.
Is right. Do not invite chaos. Their paths have changed, and they are fighting with other packs.
Many branches, many roots, but one tree. An old Arana is saying that still rings true. I am sure you think God not stodgy in his traditions, but some things should not be forgotten. Care for others is to care for yourself. You miss this part of life, I know. But Tewa connects us all. The Great Mother is in all things. That connection must be nurtured. Share with the clan. Care for their wants, their needs. They will notice and share with you in return. You will see no more loneliness, child. This is what it means to be home.
Di ogni casa senza una serie di richieste speciali, chiedono di contribuire con un determinato oggetto. Lei deve essere cessi denominati.
I try so hard, but things so rarely turn out the way I want.
Can you save me from something of a headache?
Have you seen Votan? I am worried about her.
Nefika will adore this color.
Did you gather more fresh nectar for the king rule?
Plenty. Fragrant and sweet.
The little lovelies will have a feast.
Can you save me from something of a headache?
Have you seen Votan? I am worried about her.
Can those puny sky people wreak this
For
much
just
havoc?
a moment, the queen
I do not
rested
believe
on
it.
my shoulder.
Fresh herbs bring the dish alive.
Katnat knows a war is madness.
Etua deserves support too.
Daewoo tries to help, but he makes things worse.
A little Zakru cheese would go well with this.
I hope father stays longer this time.
Ma questo è l'arco di Solek, no?
Not this color. No, too dark.
Have a look then. Go on now.
Do you have no other clothes?
Have you seen Votan? I am worried about her.
I think my craftsmanship has really improved.
I am worried, and you should be too.
Alemon, the Sky People, Everyone says they can cook, but no one does it like me.
Try to mix the nectar with a touch of salt. Always.
Maybe something I have will help you in the hunt.
Dove cacchio sta l'altro coso da metterci? Un altro dovrebbe stare qua, un altro cesso. Eccolo.
God knows a war is madness.
Comunque troppa roba. Cioè, sto cominciando a sentirmi, come si dice, un po' oppresso da tutta sta roba da fare.
Sahe would be devastated by Atua's disobedience.
Can you save me from something of a headache?
Do you like it here?
Granddad would like this.
Who brought you here?
Non lo so nemmeno io.
Tua deserves support too.
Have you seen Voan? I am worried about her.
I feel for her, but she seems a little...
Do you know where Voan is? She promised she would bring me dyeing materials, but she has been gone forever.
I don't know who that is. Sorry.
I cannot gather my own supplies. I have no ikran. Voan offered to help, but what if something happened to her because of me?
I can look for her if you like.
Oh, could you? She likes to forage near Shaded Grove. Perhaps you could ask around for her there.
We do not need outsiders meddling.
You there. Come. Quickly now. Please. No. Sky people. Just along the river. They are like any unwelcome guest. They go where they wish, leave a huge mess and move on. This time, however, it was just one of them. Alone on a small island with a large fallen tree. That is strange, yes? Have we allowed them to become braver?
A lone human. Are they still where you saw them?
Oh, this human learned quickly. They were chased off. They ran away screaming, and I had a hearty chuckle at that. Nevertheless, I worry what enticed a human to that place. This leather drinks the dye. It is almost faded already.
Andiamo da questi, facciamo qualche missione.
Do not invite chaos.
Hear what the doer said?
War cannot be avoided, for hunters especially.
Katnat knows a war is madness.
Could be Itu. Your Ikran is beautiful.
My Zome. For her, no wind is too strong, no challenge too great. We hunt with heart, in harmony. Are you here to admire us? I would not fault you for that.
No, I'm looking for Itu.
My name has reached other clans. Even lost ones. Let me guess, Nafika sent you to me. She wants me to teach. Boring, I say. To be safe at Home Tree, telling the little ones of hunts, of adventure. They would not understand. What does danger mean to those who have only known safety? Zome and I tear through the skies together, our hearts pounding, our senses on fire. That rush makes us strong, fearless, the best hunters.
Nafika did say you were hunting Sternbeast. Can I join?
Is that what you are after? Sternbeasts are not so easy to kill.
I managed to track one already.
Is that so? And did you cause the poor creature much pain? Show me. I want to see your legendary skills. You can hit a static target at least. Come. Not bad. At least your thanks will have meaning.
My thanks?
Are you serious? What have your people been doing? What kind of life have you lived?
It's a long story.
If I wanted to hear a long story, I would be at home. Each time you hunt, you must take a life. And so you must thank your sister or brother for their gifts as they return to the Great Mother. I see you. Your spirit goes to Ewa and your body stays to become part of the people. Thank you for these gifts.
Questa l'avrei recitata in navi, però.
To the ancestors. Remember that, and do not waste the gifts you receive.
The gifts. Right.
The hide, the meat. You know what to do with them? Nefika will show you. Go on. You do not need me to hold your hand.
Katnat will make things right. He always does.
You are courting trouble.
No.
worse.
I love that pink.
Can you save
Where
me from
do they source
something
the
of a
dye
headache?
for that?
Oh, here we go.
Yes, here I go. Come to look down your nose at me, have you?
Now.
I have some meat from my hunt. Nafika said
You sent this forlorn miscreant to bother me? Everything is a joke. As usual.
She said you're the best cook.
Ah! The child knows how to charm.
And honesty from you, Nafika. I suppose that is typical of her tactics. She thinks flattery will get her everywhere.
Come. Leave the grump for later. Now we turn to more serious art.
Is there something wrong with your home tree? Etua said it suffers.
Ah, the Kinglor are uneasy. We have provided for them since their flowers closed, but their numbers are too many. Katnat would prefer Etua to focus all her energies on them. But I think that child does her best. Now pay attention. Katnat should see you still have some Na'vi skill, and I should like to see it myself.
I think my craftsmanship has really improved. I just hope Nafika agrees. If it is not perfect, then what is the point?
Leto calls these berries ripe.
Con la pelle di Sturmbeast.
Not this color. No, too dark.
Io non ho la pelle di Sturmbeast. Ah, ecco, la pelle di Sturmbeast.
I try so hard, but things so rarely turn out the way I want.
Good. Now show Katnat how you have mixed your colors with our own, just as your people once did. Do not be afraid of him. His bark is worse than his bite. I will... follow, sure.
Are you a hunter?
What are you looking for? Go on now.
Qual è la sala del consiglio? Sopra.
Want to ride out to the
Can you
Five
save me from
Sisters tomorrow?
something of a headache?
5 sisters went to that point, waiting for their mother to return from battle. But she never did, and so they turned to stone.
This is a symbol.
Nefika has had her way. Now you look more like the Sarentu we remember. The loss of your people pains us. We valued their counsel, but we know you are not here to offer their wisdom.
The Sky People. The Resistance fights them, but they can't do it alone.
This is why you have come. You stand in the heart of our home tree. Its warm embrace. Even you, lost one, must feel it. And you ask me to bring war here? No.
They bring war with them. Please.
We Aranahe do not seek conflict. And yet you goad us, desperate for a fight. Do you remember your family?
A little. My mother. Her smile. Her warmth.
Did you see her die? Did she smile at you then, helpless, desperate to reassure you? Have you seen Ewa's light leave someone you love?
Well, you certainly made an impression. Katnat is not easily rattled. Be careful, my Auntu.
I wasn't trying to anger him.
Keep your chin up. Pay a visit to the very top of our tree. Our Tsahik is back.
I have been out by the waterway valley.
So that is why we have so much fish to eat. What a bountiful journey it must have been.
That was not us. We were chased by hammerheads and lost all our land.
Vabbè. Lo faccio la prossima volta. Gameplay è stato un po' strano questo qua. Ho avuto anche un maledetto crash di OBS. Che cos'è questo? Ah, sugli achievements, ok. Questo è bello. Vabbè, quanto figo. Sono sfide a tempo. No, non è al tempo, vedi, time limited. Vabbè, basta. Vi ringrazio per la visione di questo gameplay. Ci vediamo al prossimo. Intanto fatemi vedere giusto una cosa, se c'è qualcuno da raidare. Già lo so che c'è, però andiamo a vedere lo stesso. Intanto vi invito a seguire come sempre i link in basso. Sì, c'è la signorina Missania Sama, andiamo da lei. E i Rayu per avermi seguito anche in quest'altro gameplay.